Hey guys! Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My last vlog that I did was a sick day. And I think that was karma. Well, this is karma because I was like, oh, help me, I'm sick. Looking back, I was not sick. Now I am sick. And I regret complaining about being sick then because I'm really actually sick now. I normally don't leave the house in general. I have friends who are doing something every flippin' night, but I just cannot relate. It is my friend's birthday, tonight. I won't be going out or drinking or anything because I am sick and a loser. But it's her birthday, so I'm not just gonna, not go. My skin is also, I don't know how well the camera's picking it up, but for me at least, it's not looking great. I have a new friend here, like a 2-day-old friend here, like a 2-week-old friend here, and I just have a few scars around here. Oh, a new friend here too. Anyways, I usually never film or get on camera or put myself on camera when I have bad skin because it's one of my biggest insecurities, but I thought I would suck it up and do a get ready with me. That intro could have been 4 seconds, me being like, I'm gonna get ready. But of course I had to make it probably, like 3 minutes. I'm gonna brush my teeth because I just woke up from a nap and I had garlic mayo, vegan garlic mayo, don't worry vegans. And so yeah, my breath probably would dank if I didn't brush my teeth, so. And I slept in this bun, so. Sorry if the lighting is horse poo, I know it probably is. We love a good overhead lighting. It really brings out the pimps. Found her. Okay, so I wash my beauty blender every time I use it, like mostly every time I use it because the thought of a dirty sponge like being pushed into my face just doesn't fly with me. Squeeze out some of the water, not too much. Maybe if I open the toilet room door, it'll get less echoey. I don't know. Maybe I'll prime my face. I normally wouldn't, but I'm filming it, so. I'm gonna do an updated, I've never done a skincare routine, so I'm gonna do a skincare routine. But my skin, I did have a recent breakout that was really bad for me at least, and it was pretty discouraging. And I did a lot of research and talked to some people, and one of the things was that I should probably wash my face less because I was like, always have been like obsessively washing my face. Like if I touch it, I'll wash it. If I sweat at all, I'll wash it. So I've been trying to just wash my face before bed, obviously, like after you have makeup on and like after the gym. But when I first wake up, like all I did was sleep. My pillows are always clean. So like I've been trying to just like rinse my face in the morning and not overly put products on it. So I washed my face and moisturized before I took my nap just because my face was like dirty after the gym. So all I did was nap for like an hour. So I'm gonna try to just not even rinse my face and just put makeup on over it and let the natural oils do their thing. Do you see how out of breath I am because I'm so sick? My voice is like 2 octaves deeper. I'm using the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer, the oil-free. I'm using the shade Sand. It is 5 shades darker than me. But the thing is, I don't wear foundation unless my skin is like in the middle of a really bad breakout. I just try to wear just concealer, or lately I've like really loved Tinted Moisturizer because it just makes your skin tone so much more even. And this shade is so dark, so I did that on purpose because it kind of acts as like a base like self-tan, so I don't need to like load on the bronzer and look really like cake face. I just really like this one because it's sheer, but it like makes me look kind of just tanned. And my body's always a little more tan than my face, and honestly, I don't mind if my face is a little more tan. This one eyebrow pimple showed up today and she is here to frickin' party. And now I'm gonna put on concealer to cover up my pimps. So the concealer I'm using right now is the Creaseless Concealer by Tarte. It's new, I think. It's a really what's my shade? Light. It's super sticky, which I kind of like because it stays on, So I just put some concealer under my eyes. By the way, this isn't my everyday makeup routine. This is like my going out makeup. I wouldn't really wear more than this. Unless my skin's breaking out, then I wear foundation. But right now my skin's just like coming down from a breakout, so they're kind of like easy to cover, you know? I just kind of dab her on. There's really no method to my madness. Oh, that's a little better, right? I think it's a little lighter. Like the lighting is lighter. My tip for covering up your pimps. The cream concealer is gonna do a good job. Oh, I look pretty whack. With your under eyes and it's like the highlights of your face. The key is to not put a creamy liquid concealer. That's just gonna off like a textured pimple. Get a thick concealer. My favorite for covering pimples is by Tarte. Amazonian Clay Waterproof 12-Hour Concealer. It's in this purple little tube. My shade's light. And you just dab that on the concealer and then kind of wipe around the pimple. Okay, this lighting, it's gonna be impossible to cover like the texture, but the redness at least, you know? Our little eyebrow friend. And don't stress about brand new pimples. People don't nearly notice them as much as you do. I'm honestly learning to not care as much. And I think I'm doing a good job. I'm grabbing my Kat Von D powder. It's like just a translucent clear setting powder. Tap that really lightly over your pimples where you covered them, just to set them. And then under your eyes and anywhere you get greasy. I get greasy in my T-zone, so like my chin, my forehead. I just put powder everywhere, but I'm trying to make myself sound knowledgeable, you know? I'm too lazy to let that sit, so I'm just gonna wipe her away. And really be careful of your pimple, don't rub too hard. Oh my god, excusez-moi. Bronzer. I use the Too Faced bronzer in the medium deep because the light medium is too light for me. I like my face to be really bronzed. I really think it brings so much like life back into my face. They have new packaging that I bought, so I'm excited to use it once I run out of my old one. It smells like chocolate. It's lit. I still have to use up this one. Bronzer, I put it friggin' everywhere. And in my last video, a lot of you commented saying you were cringing. I was too, editing it. Don't worry, but I'm no James Charles. I'm not good at makeup. I have to do my collarbones too. We just want to like even it out. I'm using my favorite brow gel of all time, / the only one I've ever tried. It's the Anastasia clear brow gel. And okay, before I fill in my eyebrows, I know this is weird, but I love the look of like the stand-up bushy eyebrows. Like that's what I do always. I do that first before I fill them in to like give them like, so I know where to fill in my brows, if that makes sense. So I do like that. And then I let them dry, so I'm not filling in like the wet brow. And then I curl my lashes. Just be careful doing this and make sure you get all your lashes in so they don't get all like wonky. 3 little pumps. If I wasn't filming this, I could have done my face in like 3 minutes, but my brows and my lashes always take forever. So I think I'm gonna start on my eyelashes because my brows are still drying. I'm gonna try to get this because I get a lot of questions about my lashes. I use 2 mascaras. I start with my Better Than Sex by Too Faced, and after like 2 coats of that, I top it with my Superhero by It Cosmetics. I always start on the bottom because if I start on the top, when I go to the bottom, it transfers to my lid. So I do my bottoms first. Sorry if I look super ugly doing this, I know I will. But just little back and forth motions, be careful. Try to not get it too clumpy. I kind of like the look of a little clumpy, but not like huge clumps that are like noticeable. I don't know. I like spider lashes though. Okay, it looks really bad in the camera, but it'll look better after a few layers. Some people also tell me that I shouldn't do my bottom lashes and it looks better if I just do my top, but I personally just love the look of my both lashes done, and my lashes are long, so it's pretty obvious if I don't do my bottoms, so just let me do me, okay? Oh, they look so bad today. They're just like curly and weird. See how they're like kind of messed up over there? So my mascara's on. I'm gonna have to retouch it and take off the excess mascara that got on my eyes, of course, but I'm gonna wait till it dries to do that. This part, I usually go into a different room because the lighting in my bathroom just doesn't show my brows well at all. I can't explain it. So as I said before, my brows are all pushed up. So what I do is I go in with my Anastasia brow definer. I have the thicker one. They have one that's like a tiny little point, but I don't like that. I prefer like this like triangle angled thing. And my shade is taupe. I could go darker, but I find this is good because if I mess up, you can't see it as well. I usually, here, I'll show you on this side. I start on the outside and I just do like really light, like super light-handed strokes. I don't shape my brow, I just go with the normal, like natural hairs. If there's some blonde ones, of course, you just go over them. And then near the end, you just kind of like feather it. Super, you probably can't see any of this, but okay, so I'm just gonna try to hold it. I know I have to remove that. I know that's probably really annoying. But as you can see, like I try to do like little strokes towards the end so it looks like my actual brow. Oh, okay. And if I mess up, I literally just go over with my finger and just like spread it out. I know I look a little wacky, but that's filled in versus not filled in. So I'm just gonna do the other one. I'm like filling in on my pimple. I think we're good in the hood for brows for now. So now that my mascara around my eyes has had time to dry, I just grab a Q-tip. Some people use makeup remover. I don't. I find it's best to just use a dry Q-tip and rub it off. And it might look a little streaked, but once you keep going, gone. It's so annoying when you have like, when you leave the house and forget to take off your excess mascara. Lately, what I'd like to do is I grab just a fluffy brush. I don't even know, I was given this brush. Miss Shady Lady, MOTD. So what I do, I think it's just so easy, is like you match your bronzer as your, like you wear your bronzer as your eyeshadow, because then it kind of like pulls your face together and gives it depth, whatever that means. Just, you know, heard that from beauty gurus, and I just use that as my eyeshadow. So I'll just, you can honestly, if you don't have an eyeshadow brush or don't want to buy one, just use your finger. I'm really, really bad at eyeshadow. I don't know how to like apply it. I don't know how to put it on. This is like ASMR shit. Is that like a little better? But anyways, I like the way it looks when I put a little bit of bronzer on my eyelids. I don't know. I'm gonna brush my brows up one more time with my brow gel. I literally can't get enough of this. I always bring it out with me too, just because I want to make sure my brows are always up. And then I go in with another coat of mascara. This is when I use the Superhero by It Cosmetics. This one, I think I need to get a new one. It's super gloopy and grody. But I just really go lightly with this. I go like at kind of the tips to just make them look super long. And if you happen to get like a lump, grab some tweezers and super, super carefully just pick them apart with your tweezers. I don't really have any. Well, okay, I do have lumps, but lumps that I honestly don't even mind. You can put on setting spray after everything or after you're done your face makeup if you don't want to get your lashes wet. I don't really care. I just use the Urban Decay all-nighter spray. Honestly, I usually just wear a clear lip gloss or lip balm, but if I want to look good, because I know it's one of those things where like everyone's gonna be wearing makeup because it's like a birthday thing. Nude Sticks is the only brand, like I don't like lipstick or like liquid lipstick or anything like that. I like this nude sticks. I have like a bunch of them. They're like, they have a bunch of products, but my favorite are their lip products. And you just like put them as a lip liner, and then I kind of like smudge it in to make it my lip color. So this is like a really pinky one. It's kind of like Barbie, but this is my favorite. It's Pulse, and the girl at Sephora recommended it to me. She's like, it looks good on everyone. And I was like, no way. And she was like, yeah. And she had like a much deeper skin tone than me. And she's like, it looks so good on me, and like you have such a different skin tone than me, but I promise it's gonna look good on you. And I was like, okay, I trust you. I went home and tried it on, and it actually, like, I only put on a tiny amount, but like I only put on like a little bit around like the edges of my mouth, and I smudge it into the center, and then I put either I'll just put regular lip balm on, or the Too Faced lip injection lip gloss. It's like a nice shine, but it does like kind of sting a little bit. So I won't wear that all the time, but I like that finish of it. It's just like, it looks super natural, like you don't really have too much on your lips or anything. And then I just dab on some perfume, whatever you have. Sometimes I put on vanilla. This is Bloom by Gucci, just a roll on. And a deodorant, of course. This is called La Vanilla, the healthy deodorant. So what I do for my hair, I don't do it, but I take it out of the mess it was in, and I just don't like fully brush it, just brush out like the tangle areas a little bit. And then I take my trusty dry shampoo. If you're blonde, this shit is lit because it makes your hair blonder. If you're not, I know they have a brunette one, and you can also use this one if you're brunette. You just have to rub it in a lot more. For me, I like the ashy look it gives me, so I purposely don't rub it in that much. Give it a good old shake. This is Batiste, by the way. You lift up like your roots, and I just give it like little spritz, and like where it gets greasy. And then, as you can see, it's great. My hair, when I go out, it goes like flat to my head. So what I do is I immediately put it up into a bun, and I literally keep it in a bun until I leave for my event or I get to the event, and it usually just ends up going back to a bun or a ponytail. But I like having that second of volume for like photos. Like, I'll show you, it'll probably even have the volume now. Like when you take it out, it's immediately just like, so whenever my hair kind of looks like lioness in photos, it's because of dry shampoo and then taking it out of a bun. I don't have to leave for like an hour, so I'll check in with you guys about outfit. This is what I'm gonna wear. Very fancy, I know. I'm wearing Citizen high-waisted jeans because I don't wear low-waisted anything. And this like long sleeve, I need to do arm day. I'm wearing this like long sleeve shirt from Urban Outfitters, and I'm gonna wear these new shoes that I ordered off from Nasty Gal. They're vegan leather, and they're just black and kind of like biker and cool. You tie them up. I think I'm gonna head out now. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope it didn't suck too much. Hopefully I'll learn how to do better get ready with me videos, but I'll see you guys in my next video.